Time now for a bigger picture with Dr. Dan from Sioux Falls Hypnosis. Hello, sir.
Hello.
I'm excited to chat with you today.
Excellent.
I guess
awesome.
I'm excited to chat with you all the time, but
Yes.
Today we're talking about something that hits near and dear to me. We're going to talk a little bit about hypnosis for weight loss, and then
Right.
something that we've been hearing a lot in the news is, there are specifically a lot of like celebrities that have lost a bunch of weight utilizing these shots or these different things.
Yeah, the weight loss medications that are out there now.
And
Yep.
I know people who have said, I've considered that, but boy, I'm just so leery of trying because, again, we don't know the long-term effects of that.
Sure.
But that's where I thought, it'd be great because my wife and I are utilizing hypnosis and it's working really well for us.
Right, and I have a particular angle on this and
Okay.
a concern that I have. And as far as the weight loss medications themselves, to start with, everybody should consult their physician.
Yeah.
This is the discussion you need to have with whomever your doctor is. Whatever your concerns and questions are, that's where you go with those. But what my position with them is that by all the evidence we have right now is that they work.
Yeah.
They are very, very effective at what they do. And so for a class of people out there, they're a godsend.
Yeah.
People with with significant medical issues where weight loss is a huge piece of how they're going to get better and live longer, and for that, these medications are nothing short of a miracle.
Yeah.
The issue I have with them is that it's not the food.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take your shots and you lose your weight. But what happens is the reasons you were eating before, the bad habits that you have, the lies you tell yourself, the excuses you give yourself, the rationalizations you hold, they are all still right there waiting for you.
Yeah.
And so what happens, and this is the same problem that happens when people have weight loss surgeries, is they are also effective in most cases, and people will lose a substantial amount of weight. And then when the situation stabilizes, all of those old habits, all of those old ways of thinking, all of the lies and the BS and the rationalizations and all of that's right there waiting.
Yeah.
And so the weight gain starts again.
Well,
And this is a heartbreaker for many people who have utilized surgeries, and it's going to be the same thing with these medications as well.
And we've experienced that taking, and I won't say the name of the diet, but a popular diet in this area where my wife and I did this, and we did exactly what they told us to do, and it worked really well. We dropped weight really fast, but we were not eating real food. We were eating their packets and their bars.
Right.
And then
as soon as you stop,
we started eating real food, and we gained all of that weight back and some friends.
Right.
So I'm like,
and
that's
this
not
is
good.
so common, and it happens with weight loss surgeries. It happens with diets, like you're talking about, because I always tell people all diets are effective if you follow them.
Exactly.
The issue is okay, everybody in Radio Land, are you ready for this? It's not about the food.
Yeah.
It's not about the food, and it never has been. We eat because of how we feel.
Yeah.
And if we don't have a different way to cope with those feelings, if we don't have a different strategy for handling them, if we have not learned that and gone through the process, the learning process necessary to change either where those feelings are coming from or why we have them or how we handle them, they are right there waiting.
Yeah.
And they're right there waiting when you stop taking these medications as well.
Exactly.
And this same process is going to happen again, and everybody's going to look around and they're going, well, I don't think this works. No, the medications, the diet, it worked fine. The problem was you didn't actually change.
You need to change your way of thinking.
You didn't learn anything. And so this is what I would tell everybody out. If you're thinking about doing it, okay, cool, do that. But if you don't change if you don't learn anything, if you don't begin to have a different way of handling, coping with, adjusting to how you feel and the habit you have that causes you to eat in the first place, it's going to be right there at the end, and the weight's going to come back. And what are you going to do? Are you going to stay on these medications forever? I don't know what the impact of that will be. But the fact of the matter is that's what needs to happen. If you want to lose weight and you want to keep it off, you have to change.
And there's no shortage of companies who want to sell you drugs and products for the rest of your life.
Sure,
or
because it's money.
You could work with someone like Dr. Dan from Sioux Falls Hypnosis. If you're going, I don't know this guy, but I know this other guy. But I'm just saying, somebody that does this, where they're changing the way you think about this. And I've noticed in our life, there have been major changes. One of the, I don't know where I put here's my giant jug of water. But the amount of water that I'm drinking now, and it's something that I'm craving. It's something that I want. I never used to do that. I mean, there were times where
now you're doing all kinds of things comfortably and easily that you have learned and changed yourself.
Yes.
And that is changing
And
everything.
When it's really fun to step on the scale and see, oh, hey, I lost another 2 pounds. I lost another pound. And it's, 1 or 2. When we did the big, crash diet and I was losing a bunch of weight all at once, that was fascinating. But then when I gained it all back, I was like, well, that wasn't so great. Yeah. So I'm much happier losing the weight gradually, but it's staying off and it's going away and it's not going to come back because we didn't just go on a diet. We changed our relationship with food. We changed our relationship with all of that.
Right. And that's exactly what needs to happen, because otherwise, you're simply going to... You will go back and do what you always did, and if you've always done what you always did, you will always get what you always got.
It's like muscle memory.
You got it.
If somebody listening is going, hey, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I don't want to keep doing all the things that I've done, and I tried this diet and it crashed, and I did this and it didn't work.
And I took the medications and they worked, but I started to put the weight back. That's because, folks, you need to change you. There's some learning that needs to be done, and if you want to do that, you can call us at Sioux Falls Hypnosis. You reach us at SiouxFallsHypnosis.com, or you can call us at 605-702-6691.
Very nice. Dr. Dan, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Again, SiouxFallsHypnosis.com is his website. And if you're catching the end of this, you can hear the whole program at SiouxFallsPodcast.com.